everybody, what's going on? It's me, Drix. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of the new World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Yeah! Got quite a few different characters we can try out, folks. Let's go ahead and hop on my mage. Let's go ahead and see if we can get in a dungeon so you can see some of the new gameplay. Hope everybody's doing awesome this evening. Now, with the new expansion, there are 4 different covenants that you can choose to be part of, each with their own little buffs and advantages, different things that you get to do for each one of them. There's all kinds of goodies to get in the new expansion. But let's go take a look before we hop right into a dungeon. As you see, I'm set up as Ice, and currently I picked to go with the Ventier. I happen to like their little boosts that they get. They're nice little covenant abilities. Alright, as we come in here, this is the crafting hall. As you see here in Orbos, you got all the different trainers right here. Ooh, nice little flaming druid over there. It's pretty much one giant circle. Over in here, you had the PvP quest givers. We'll go ahead and pick those up. Why not? Who doesn't love a little bit of PvP? Now, in here is where you're going to encounter the 4 different covenants. We have the Night Fae over here. Right here. Behind them, you have the Ventier. I'm sorry, this isn't the Ventier. These are the Kyrians. The Ventier are over across the room here, where you see this big stone gargoyle dude looking all menacing. And then, of course, over here you have Maldraxxus. Now let's go take a look. Now you can talk to each one of them and it'll go through and tell you what their abilities are, but it's easier just to come over to the table. And whenever you first started, it'll allow you to pick right here and you can look through all the default things without having to talk to each of them. But since I've already picked a covenant, we'll have to go to each of them to take a look and see what they got.
I am the Archon's will.
Sure. Tell me again. As you see with the Kyrian, as a mage, you get Radiant Spark, which will conjure a Radiant Spark that deals 518 arcane damage instantly and additional 317 over 10 seconds. The target takes 10% increased damage from your direct damage spells, stacking each time they are struck. This stack ends after 4 spells. Not bad.
Go in service.
Over here we have the Night Fae. The Night Fae is going to give us shifting power. Draw upon power from the ground beneath, dealing 1.4k nature damage over 3.5 seconds to enemies within 18 yards, so it's an area effect dot. While channeling, your mage ability cooldowns are reduced by 10 seconds over 3.5 seconds. What's nice about this particular one and all of the other classes get it is the second ability, that's Soul Shape. Allows you to turn into a spirit fox. Your movement speed is increased by 50, and you can hit it again, and you will teleport forward, very similar to the mage's Blink or Shimmer down here.
Is that all?
Now, the Ventier is who I had gone with for the mage. The Ventier, you get both Mirrors of Torment, which will conjure 3 mirrors to torment the enemy for 25 seconds. Whenever the target attacks, casts a spell, or uses an ability, pretty much does anything at all, a mirror is consumed and will inflict 409 shadow damage, and their movement speed and cast speed are slowed by 15%. This cannot be triggered more than once every 6 seconds. The final mirror will instead inflict 1k of shadow damage to the enemy, rooting them and silencing them for 4 seconds. Whenever a mirror is consumed, you will gain brain freeze. This, of course, will change with whatever spec you choose to go with your mage in. And finally, over here with Maldraxxus, if we join the Necrolords, we will get the ability to turn into a powerful skeletal mage for 20 seconds, where our Frostbolt, Fireball, and Arcane Blast will hit up to 2 enemies near the target, and the spell damage is increased by 10%. The main thing to note with this is every class gets Fleshcraft, which will form a shield of flesh and bone. For 4 seconds, it absorbs any damage equal to 20% of your maximum health for 2 minutes. And of course, channeling Neurocorpse will grow the shield up to 50% of your maximum health. This is most effective against powerful enemies. Alright, now that we got all the covenants out of the way, let's see if we can hop into one of the new dungeons. Give me just a second, folks. We are going to disable a handful of add-ons that I like to run. I do suggest running Deadly Boss Mods. That is an incredibly useful add-on, definitely if you're going to run the dungeons. I do use Rare Scanner. That lets me know, hey, dummy, you walked by a rare that's over here, by announcing it to me. And because I like cute little sounds and music playing, I also use Mage Nuggets, but for the recording, we'll go ahead and turn those off. Now, once you have all those off, all you got to do is hit Reload UI. And we are ready to go here in just a minute. Alright, now it's just a waiting game. While we're waiting, we should probably go and take a look and see if we got any mail. Now with the Shadowlands did come all new crafting. I am of course a tailor in this character. I can make the level 60 armor already because I sat there and grinded it out as soon as I could. I can also make the new bags. You got the 30 slot bag, and you also have a 32 slot bag. Not to mention the mages are the only ones that can make bandages, so if you need to make some bandages to heal with, mage is the person you need to hit up. And of course I did pick up the new enchanting. I haven't done a lot into Shadowlands enchanting. I am starting to get there. Let's take a look. I already enchanted my boots. I think I've already enchanted my bracer. Yes, I did. I already enchanted with stats. As well as that. Pretty much got all the enchantments already. Did not enchant my ring. Let's go ahead and fix that. There. Now we're all enchanted up, ready to go. Now this right here will take you up to the other part of Orvos. This is a transportation hub. This will take you to all the different areas. All you got to do is head over and talk to the flight master, and you can get shipped off to whatever area you're headed to.
The Arbiter sees all truths.
Alright. Now, as you see, I've got a quest complete over here. So let's head on over there. What's neat about this expansion is the fact that there are dailies to do even if you're not max level. Sometimes there'll be equipment upgrades, sometimes there'll be some little stuff here, some anima for you to go get. It's like over here there's a piece of gear. Looks like it's a little bit of an upgrade for me, so we'll check into that a little bit later. Also some bonus experience, and it looks like there may be another piece of gear up here. That's definitely an upgrade. But until you're 60, I wouldn't really recommend on worrying too much about going after the upgrades. I mean, if you do basically like I do and just dungeon, you're going to get upgrades left and right for a little bit. Although, coming out of Battle for Azeroth into Shadowlands, if you were mythic geared like I was, you're probably not going to see any good gear until about level 55. As you can see, the Night Fae area is beautiful. Really well done. If I could go anywhere in the afterlife, this would be the one I'd want to come hang out in. I wouldn't mind being a little animal spirit here at all. As you can hear, my rare scanner went off, letting me know that there's something nearby. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Woo, yeah, leveled up. 6 more to go. But don't let that fool you, folks. Once you hit level 60, the game's not over. There's a whole lot of extra stuff to do once you hit 60. Those are not an upgrade. Awesome. That is awesome. Thank you much. What we're going to do is go ahead and we are going to disenchant those. Well, folks, this has been Drix. I've been showing you the new World of Warcraft. If you'd like to see more of this, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. You have a wonderful day, and if you'd like to see any more of my awesome content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. You have a wonderful day. This is Drix. Catch you later.